WWE NXT champion, UK and United States champion Ilja Dragunov has parted ways for WWE. This came to a shock to some, but maybe not to me. But Ilja Dragunov has decided not to renew his contract with WWE. Now, we have not seen Ilja Dragunov since the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania SmackDown. And we have not, after his U.S. title run, we did not get to see much of him at all after that. So, my thoughts on Ilja Dragunov not returning to WWE are, you guys know how I feel about these things. And are you guys, you know how WWE does things. Are you guys like really not surprised? After his U.S. title run, you guys could pretty much see the writing on the wall when it comes to Ilja Dragunov. Now, Ilja Dragunov, he puts on phenomenal matches. He had some of the best matches of the year over the last 6 years. The matches with Gunther. Remember, he put on a match of the year in an empty PC. The matches with Gunther, the matches with Carmelo, all the matches in NXT, matches with Trick, matches as the NXT champion, all phenomenal matches. But as I continue to say, and this is a fact, whether you guys believe it or not, the wrestling is not enough when you come up. You have to connect with the fans. Now, can you say he wasn't given a fair shake and not enough opportunity to connect with the fans? Man, you can make that argument, but he did have a lengthy run as the U.S. champion. And when he came out as U.S. champion, say he had the U.S. Open Challenge, which is pretty much one of the most redundant things that WWE has done. It caught fire 10, 11 years ago, and they continue to actually do it. And that's the only thing they can really think about the U.S. title. And he had those matches, but as far as anything else, what did he necessarily do to connect with the audience? I don't see anybody dancing along with Ilja Dragunov's songs. I don't. And this is the one thing that you guys destroyed me in the comments about my Triple H video, saying I don't think that Triple H necessarily did anything wrong, said anything wrong in his SummerSlam press conference, is because, and Ilja Dragunov, this is the same thing. Like, the wrestling is not enough. There are many phenomenal in-ring performers in WWE at this point in time. We are at the peak of wrestling from an in-ring perspective. But Ilja Dragunov, he got his run. It's just nothing was connecting with the audience. You cannot compare Ilja Dragunov's connection with the audience to a Trick Williams, who essentially was the next U.S. champion after him. Well, not after him, but Sami Zayn got it. But you can't compare Trick Williams, who connected with the crowd, Carmelo Hayes, who connected with the crowd, Sami Zayn, who connected with the crowd. You can't compare Ilja Dragunov's connection to those guys. I said Ilja Dragunov, a phenomenal performer. But like I said, you have to connect with that audience. And if you're not going to connect with the audience on WWE television, then they're going to move you down. It doesn't matter what moves you can actually do. And a lot of people keep saying that, oh my God, WWE fumbled the bag. WWE didn't. You can't fumble if the player is not in the game. You just can't. I don't granted, Dragunov was there for a long time. He could have had phenomenal matches with any and everybody. But on the main roster, the wrestling is just not enough. Everybody on the roster can wrestle. What else can you do? And he wasn't connecting with the audience. So the writing was pretty much on the wall when it came to Ilja Dragunov, in my opinion. Like, now the reports saying that they want to bring him back post SummerSlam. Y'all could have reported that before, but now that he's going, I want to bring that up. Whatever, fine. But when it comes to Ilja Dragunov, you had to see the writing on the wall. You just had to. Again, like I said, phenomenal performer. But I could see this a mile away that this was actually going to happen. I really did. I'm not sure what you guys think. I'm saying phenomenal. But WWE has this thing where it's like, look, you're not going to renew your. Well, Ilja didn't want to renew the contract. Who knows? Maybe he'll go to AEW and then he'll debut and get shelled like everybody else does over there. And then I wonder if you guys will complain and talk about him then too. But everybody's saying, well, this was WWE fumbled. This WWE's fault. WWE, they're not going to lose any sleep over Ilja Dragunov not renewing his contract. They're just not. WWE is a perfect example of we're gonna move forward and not look back, and they're gonna move forward in the fast lane, and they're not gonna necessarily miss anything about this. They're not. Again, phenomenal performer, phenomenal. I believe he won the match of the year for us a few times. I really do. But as far as that whole thing of, are you, like Triple H said, are you more over than Cody? Are you more over than Roman? The in-ring stuff isn't the only thing that's going to get you more over than these guys. It's just not. You have to you have to have more. And like I said, WWE's fault or not, WWE's fault or not, maybe they didn't give him enough. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But if you guys look back, not just the matches, the response, the writing was on the wall. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about Ilja Dragunov's. What do you guys want to see him? Who are some guys we want to face? Let me know what you guys think in the comments.